Hi, Kanisha here, and I'm going to be demoing the new Mary Kay Concealers and new Under Eye Correctors. I've already prepped my face with the men's facial wash, the balancing toner, and the mattifying moisturizer. And we're going to use our new lookbook for instructions. It's got all the neat stuff in it. And we are going to start with the instructions for using the under eye correctors. Okay, and it says number 1, apply Mary Kay under eye corrector, and remember you just need a few dots. Now on the left side, I'm going to be using I think there's a light peach and a dark peach. So on the left, I'm going to use the light peach. I might end up being a total mess here, but let's see. Ooh, that might be too much, but we're gonna see how that looks. I'll grab a little bit more of this sample. Cannot see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see, I've been doing my face for over 30 years. I should be able to do this in the dark. Okay. There's the light peach on my left side. And we'll try the dark peach on the right side. Let's see if it comes out on that side of it. Right peach on the dark side. On the right side. Dark peach on the right side. Okay, the texture is very, kind of feels like a light oil, but not really. Ooh, that spreads. They said it only takes a little bit. They did not lie. Okay. Separate finger. Take that with the light peach. Light peach. Dark peach. Okay. Kind of looks weird with it being orangey. But I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to leave both on under my makeup and see how it actually looks. Do I make this one? Okay. Concealers. Since I'm in the bronze category, I have 3. So I'm going with the deep, and this is the multi-benefit concealer. Okay, this is going to be the deep one. I'm just going to put it on my wrist so I don't have all 3 shades at once on my face. Okay. If I can get some out of here. There we go. I will just make it messy. So that's the deep one. This is going to be, the middle one's going to be the deep 2. The middle one's the deep 2. These are the concealers. And the last one is the deep 3. So there's the deep 1, deep 2, deep 3. Okay, now I'm thinking the deep 3 because that's actually blending into my skin. So let's see. Because the other 2 are kind of light. But sometimes you want a light. Sometimes you want a lighter concealer. Okay, so I'll use the 1 for a lighter concealer, and I'll use the 2 if I want a darker concealer. So let's see. Decide. Let's go with the light. So I'll go with that deep one. One on each eye and see how that comes out. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the lid too. And just smooth that concealer out. Because for me, it's easy to just conceal everything instead of trying to target it. Okay. Get some more deep concealer. That might have been too much. I don't know about that. I don't know about that red undertone. Now that I'm getting it everywhere. But we're gonna see, it might turn out okay. But this is how we learn new products. I'm just gonna try to blend that down. Okay, now foundation. And I'm gonna be using the matte 3D foundation. What's my shade? Bronze W130. And I'm going to be doing a how to choose your foundation shade in another video. This one's combination to oily. And got a beauty hack for you. I can cut this end off and I can dig my finger down there and get the rest of that foundation. And what I do is I usually take my pinky and I'll go around the rim on the inside. Look at all that foundation that I would have thrown away. Even more. That's probably actually too much, and I'll put it in a little jar and save it for later. So let's see. Around the eye and nose area, and let's see how the concealers and under eye correctors looked once the foundation is put on. Let that settle in. That would have been ideal to see what I was doing. Okay, so it looks like that does cover the redness of the under eye concealer. That was wild. Okay. Yeah, I'll be able to finish because I can look in this hand mirror. Okay. The left one I can tell is a little lighter. The right one, I can't see the redness, but it does look a little darker. I'll get in closer so you can see. I think I'm going to be going with the left one because the concealer looks like it matches pretty good also. Okay, get that off my fingertips. Put the light with the concealer, that's going to work. Now it's time for powder. And the powder I use is a little lighter. I don't use a bronze shade. I do use a bronze shade foundation, but I use a lighter shade powder. And this one is the deep beige silky setting powder. That's the deep beige powder. And then one that's too dark to use all over is the one that I use instead of using a contour shade. I use the medium bronze. It's got like a reddish color to it. You'll see once I use it as my contour. And those are both loose powders. Mary Kay recently got rid of discontinued the cream to powder foundation and the pressed powders. Okay, so we'll see that it looks a little lighter, but it's gonna go on beautifully. In another video, I'll be going through my entire updated skincare routine and updated full face routine. Now, sometimes I get a little oily in the T-zone. So when I have it, I'll carry my pressed powder with me. Not my pressed powder, excuse me. I'll carry the translucent loose powder to use throughout the day for touch-ups. That way, I'm not necessarily adding any more color. I'm just using that as blotting for oil. Okay, I think this is gonna do it. Now, like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna use that darker shade. Of course, tap off the excess. Let's see, can I do this without using a mirror? Probably shouldn't do it without using a mirror. Just try to do it even on each side. And then blend it in. And of course, I'm using the Mary Kay blush brush. And I use that powder to contour with instead of using a contour powder. Usually the contour powders are just a little dark. I'll use my all over powder brush to blend. And if I look like I got a little heavy-handed in places, I'll blend the rest of my face. And there we have it. That's the demo for the new Mary Kay Concealers and the new Mary Kay Under Eye, what do you call those? Under Eye Correctors with foundation and setting powder. Okay, here's my completed look after 10 hours of wear. I started with the Mary Kay Under Eye Correctors. I used the light peach under the left side, and I used the deep peach under the right side, and I followed that with the Mary Kay Multi-Benefits Concealer. I used the medium 1 under the left side, and I used the medium 3 on the right side. I followed that with my foundation, Bronze W130, and I topped that with the Silky setting powder, deep beige. So it came out a little dark, so I think I'm going to have to adjust my foundation shade. And I will do those swatches